Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are, Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade will be the topic. So on the previous video I talked about the JJK Phantom Parade second anniversary. We got the part 4 Mahito reveal, but on global, on another side, look what we are getting for during the first year anniversary, by the way. We are getting Naobito. As you know, this is the unit they skipped. A few more units they skipped and they went straight to Blue Utah for the first year anniversary. And now, while the first year anniversary is ongoing, we are having still Blue Utah, if I'm not mistaken. I need to double check, but soon he's going away. And now they released Naobito. I mean, Naobito is dropping, if I'm not mistaken, 5th of December. In 2 days on Friday. For some reason, we are not getting bi-weekly updates anymore again. And I don't know what's happening with the first year anniversary. There is negative thing about all of this because we are super confused and we don't know what is happening. Will Global even get the new Itadori, new Todo, new Fugasukuna, new Mahito? I mean, they will get it. It is just a matter of question when. Still, the first year anniversary is ongoing on global, and Blue Utah was only the first wave. But I'm not sure now what they're doing with Naobito. Anyways, what is the positive thing about all of this? We global players, we can prepare in advance because we know from JP that when we're gonna get them, first we're gonna get Red Itadori, which I'll skip. Green Toto, which I will skip. Not saying they're worth skipping, they're definitely worth getting, but as a free-to-play, I have to manage. So yeah, eventually we're gonna get those banners. I don't know when, but the advantage for global players is that we can prepare in advance. Because now we know that eventually we are getting this Itadori, we are getting this Toto, we are getting Fugasukuna, and after that we are getting the brand new Mahito that has been revealed today. So this is that great advantage of global because we can plan ahead and do the strategies and everything else. JP players, that most of the time they're in complete shock, especially now during this second year anniversary. Now, many of you would think that this is the end of the second year anniversary on the JP, but by the things that we shouldn't know and everything else, we have some leaked confirmations. I won't show anything, but I won't say I'm predicting stuff because I'm not. This has been confirmed by amazing data miner. And I would just say that the next character after Mahito is Uraume. Yeah, Uraume will be the next character. Currently, based on everything what we know, massive shout out to Slay for that. I will put his Twitter in my description below and as a pinned comment so you can check him out. But yeah, Uraume, most likely I cannot say for 100%, but based on everything what we know for now, Uraume will drop after Mahito. So we can honestly expect as well the part 5 of anniversary, and potentially, in my opinion, this is not leaked nor anything like that, my full assumption, we should get as well 0.2 Gojo probably by the end of second year anniversary, or it will be a new year unit. Since Mahito was a red unit, Uraume, we can expect that character will be blue, even though we expected that Mahito will be blue and then the next character something else. So anniversary, in my opinion, is still not over for the JJK Phantom Parade. But again, on global now, we just don't know precisely what's happening. I expected new Itadori, new Todo, Fugasukuna, Mahito, and so on, and so on, and so on, and so on. But now they dropped Naobito. They're shocking us. They're shocking us in so many ways, and I don't understand why we don't get bi-weekly updates. Overall, realistically, a global anniversary is pretty much zero content. Okay, let's get real, and I don't know what is happening and how long that first anniversary will last. Okay. If you see the tier list, specialist, Naobito S tier, and damage wise A tier. Naobito is definitely, guys, an easy skip, especially now on global when you know what everything is incoming. But on this video, I will do the quick review of Naobito, give you my thoughts, and pretty much that's it. All I'm saying, you can expect more characters for the second year anniversary of JP. I'm not sure what is now happening for the first year anniversary on global. Yeah, Utah banner leaves 11th of December, so pretty much in 8 days. I believe when Utah leaves, then they're gonna start releasing Itadori, Todo, Fuga Sukuna, Mahito, and so on. I believe they're gonna do it like this, but again, not sure. Not sure. They're tricky. They're tricky here on global, that's for sure. Anyways, blue typing Naobito. Blue unit, right, like I said. Okay, we have skill 1, increase own Jujutsu stat by 30%, apply during projection sorcery state, deals 50% Taijutsu and 100% Jujutsu melee mix damage to selected enemy. Skill 2, increase own break damage by 50. Each projection sorcery state increases an additional effect by 50%, up to 300% with 5 states. Deals 80% Taijutsu and 160 Jujutsu melee mix damage to selected enemy. Chance to evade projection sorcery 20%, override turn count if reuse, fill zone ultimate gauge by 100 if the selected enemy is in a break state or breaking the selected enemy. Skill 3, increase own Jujutsu stat by 30, apply during projection sorcery state, increase own break damage by 25%, each projection sorcery state increases an additional effect by 25% up to 150% with 5 states, increases the selected enemy break damage received by 50%, deals 100% Taijutsu and 250% Jujutsu melee mix damage to selected enemy, inflicts disruption special to selected enemy, chance 90% chance to do that, and then we have some counters, and filling own ultimate gauge by 150 if the selected enemy is in break state or breaking the selected enemy. Mainly like you want to break that enemy, and then Naobito might prosper, but it won't be anything too significant. Don't get me wrong, Naobito is not a bad unit at all. He's actually really good unit. But in comparison to other units, definitely not worth it at all. Okay, there's just so much more broken units and much better units than Naobito, especially now for anniversaries and everything else, craziness will drop. Okay, here he self-buffs by 50% Jujutsu stat. Applied during the projection sorcery state. Again, he increases own break damage by 50%. Each projection sorcery state increases an additional effect by 50% up to 300% with 5 states. Then he deals... Then he deals 100% Taijutsu and 300% Jujutsu melee mix damage to selected enemy, increases the selected enemy break damage received by 150, deals an additional 100% Taijutsu and 400% Jujutsu melee mix damage to selected enemy, inflicts disruption special to selected enemy for 3 turns, 5 times, 90% chance to do so. Decreases the selected enemy ultimate count by 1, chance to evade 20%, 5 turns, override turn count if reuse, grants counter status to self. So he can counter, he has that ability to evade, also decreasing the enemy's ultimate count by 1. So yeah, interesting unit, but again, nothing too crazy. Auto skill, projection sorcery counter. When receiving a melee attack in counter state, he will self buff by 30% of Jujutsu stat. Applies during projection in sorcery state, increases own break damage by 150%, deals 30% taijutsu and 120% Jujutsu melee mix damage to the countered enemy. Increases the counter enemy damage received by 15%, and it's mainly effective for the blue typing, and as well he buffs all blue typing allies taijutsu and jujutsu stats by 15%. If this was 40, it would be a whole another story, okay? But it's 15. You're too slow. If self is receiving chance to evade at the start of the turn, projection sorcery state goes up, and it can go up to 5 times. Pursuit state, increase own damage dealt by 50%, and as well increase own break damage by 100%. He has such a huge auto skill, you would think that he'll destroy everything. If self is in pursuit state, when all allies actions are performed within a turn, deal 60% taijutsu and 90% jujutsu melee mix damage to selected enemy, and as well ignore enemy's counter. Increases the counter enemy damage received by 15%, which is effective for the blue type attacks. If the selected enemy is already defeated, switch to a random enemy. Increases all blue type allies taijutsu and jujutsu stat by 15%. Secret Art, Falling Blossom Emotion. If enemies using domain and own curse energies 10 or more, grants Failing Blossom Emotion state to self, consumes 10 curse energy, decreases own damage received by 40, effective against damage received and certain DOT from domain. Removes Failing Blossom Emotion state when the domain is ended. So please guys, do not summon for Naobito. He is dropping this Friday on Global. I beg you, do not summon. So much crazier stuff will drop. Trust me, I believe they're gonna wait until Blue Yuta leaves, and they're gonna go for other parts of Anniversary. Okay guys, let's end the video here. Thank you for all support. Make sure to put your comments, your thoughts in the comment section below. I would really like to hear them. Again, it's fine that Global is not synced with JP, in my opinion, especially as a free-to-play, because I can plan ahead and that is super helpful. But still, how Global is doing stuff is confusing. That's it guys, thank you for all support, love ya, and bye.